All right, let's bring up the AI data center noise story. That's the sound of America over the next few years. That noise you hear right there, that's the sound of money. That's an AI data center that's being filmed from someone's backyard many miles away from the data center. And you can hear it. Let's hear it again. It's really funny to me that this has been a problem for the last few years or so, but nobody cares and no one's really covering it because these data centers are supposedly what's holding together the US economy right now. So you're not really supposed to like criticize what's going on in AI, but more and more of these things are getting built, and I feel like that humming noise that you hear, that's just gonna be part of your life now.
Here, the gray
Okay.
house. The data center is right down the street.
Oh my gosh, that
Teresa
thing
Lewis
is
says a
down
loud
the street.
noise
That thing
she
is so
thinks
far
coming
away.
From this data center being built in Vineland is keeping her up at night. She says it sounds like an airplane.
Flying low, but it's consistent. It just doesn't stop.
And
Okay.
she's not the only one who's heard it.
It sounds like an industrial hum, like a vibration.
Michael Gentile says he's reported the
Nobody
noise to the
cares,
county's health
okay?
department.
Nobody
So is Scott
cares.
Montgomery.
You can't sleep. You can't fall asleep right
Okay,
away.
okay,
Wakes
that's
you
enough
up.
of this.
The data center.
Okay, I don't know if you guys remember, but back in the beginning of the pandemic when COVID was starting to spread, there was this conspiracy theory that it was like the 5G towers were emitting some sort of wave going out. And that's what COVID is from, right? I don't know why this is reminding me of that, except this is something that you could literally hear because the 5G tower waves, it was really a hard theory to get behind because you can't see or feel the waves at all. But this is literally a sound that's been a problem. It's becoming such a big problem that like the data center people, they know about it and they've been trying to work on it and nothing is happening.
At the Atlas Power Data Center, they line the south and western parts of the site. They do not go through the north and eastern part, so there is a gap not fully enclosed. Now, no matter what kind of mitigation one would use here, it would be impossible to say they would get rid of all the noise coming from this data center. However, the residents we spoke to say these walls are completely ineffective. Now, I came out here last night with a decibel reader and compared it with results on June 21st before the walls went up. Now, we're seeing similar levels ranging from anywhere from 65 to 85 decibels, and now that's comparable to a washing machine according to the CDC.
There's like a huge wave of protesters that are protesting these data centers coming up in these, like small communities. And, the excuse is that, oh, these things are going to make jobs and they're going to inject life into these, dead communities. These, there's a reason why they pick these small communities to build these data centers. They have the land, right? There's not enough people to really complain about it to make a difference. And it's easy. Like a lot of these places are desperate for some sort of investment. They want manufacturing, you get data centers, okay? Data centers that are these data centers are the funny thing about data centers is like they say that, oh, it's making jobs. Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of construction jobs, but once the data center is done and completed and built, these things only use like, I believe 50 to 70 employees, and they take massive multi-thousand square footage, right, buildings, and it's like 50 people in there. We just see where this is going. It seems to me like the data center, the AI bubble or whatever, right, is just a big pyramid Ponzi scheme, and eventually it's gonna explode. It, like literally you could just see it because so far, I mean, someone can disagree with me or whatever, right? From what we've seen from AI so far, it's nothing but slop. We've yet to see anything that's like complete revolutionary from AI. Yeah, it's making like the little tasks a little bit easier, but it hasn't done anything that is like, you know, justifying this level of investment. Like billions and billions of dollars are getting poured into this. Like there's a shoe company that's now saying that they are AI, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Everyone is saying they're AI now just to get like a few bucks in, and it's not sustainable. You can tell our whole economy is built on this now. It's too late to stop because we have nothing else going on, and so we're just going to have to live with this humming noise now. And I know it's one of those things where, oh, that's happening to them, it's happening to them. But as these data centers are popping up, right, every single time when these data centers pop up, you see the same thing happen again. It's been on the news. We've been talking about it for the last several years now. And let's just say this noise thing, right? It's happening to these people in New Jersey. It's happening to these people over here in Ohio. It's happening to these people over there, right? And it's kind of like, it's happening to them. It's happening to them. Nobody cares until it happens to you. And then once it pops up, they're like, oh, what is this? And it's like gonna be a huge problem. It's spreading. It's spreading like crazy. At some point, the whole of America is gonna be a dishwasher. Bzzz.